Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Today I am filming my Project Pan round 3 update number 1. This time around I am working on makeup samples only. Things are going very well. I'm going to start with empties. I'm going to move on to some things that I've been working on, and then I'm going to show you some stuff that I'm just getting rid of. I have no interest in using it. So I do have a few empties. I've got to say I'm proud of myself. I have 2 little lipstick samples here. These were Urban Decay Gwen Stefani lipsticks. I believe they came, my birds are being noisy. I believe they came in the eyeshadow palette, maybe the blush palette. I think it was the eyeshadow palette. Anyway, I have Firebird and Ex-Girlfriend. I liked both colours. Ex-Girlfriend I particularly liked. It was like My Lips but better. Very, very nice colour. I enjoyed both of them. So they're done. Very happy with that. Let's see. I've got some primers. Yes, alright. This one is the NARS Pro Prime. I didn't mind it. I've actually used it before. It was alright. It's probably not something I would purchase, to be honest. For the price and what it does for me, it's not that impressive. I've also got the Arbonne Makeup Primer and the Napoleon Autopilot Primer. These are kind of the same as the NARS ones, not really doing a whole lot for me, not super exciting, but they were fine to use. It's not something I would actively go out and repurchase though. Okay, I have some base products here. I'll start with the Ren. This is a Satin Perfection BB cream. This had really low coverage. It was kind of like, I didn't see the point of putting this on my face. I put it on, it was kind of like, it kind of felt like a moisturizer, but it had no coverage. I would just prefer to use a moisturizer and not wear makeup. I just find that easier, I suppose. So I wouldn't repurchase that one. This one, the Body Shop, yes, the Body Shop Tea Tree Flawless BB Cream. I didn't really like this. I found that it was really difficult to blend. It didn't really matter what I did with it. It just always looked streaky. I tried using a brush, obviously. That was the worst, like absolute no-go. I use my fingers, obviously, because fingers work best with BB creams. But again, I couldn't get a nice finish. It was kind of like I pat it on and it was like my fingers would pick up product and leave little fingerprints on my face. I also tried it with a sponge and I just didn't feel like it was really, almost like it wasn't melting in with my skin, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't buy that, and I probably wouldn't use a sample if I got another one. Another foundation I used up was this. It's a Clinique Stay Matte. So I actually got these little sample pots probably the middle of summer, and I was actually looking to buy a Chanel foundation, but there was no girl at the Chanel counter in Maya. So the Clinique lady came over and she was like, come look at the beautiful things we have. And she did. She made a sale, and I also got a couple of foundation samples. So this one, no joke, I love this. This is fantastic. I'm going to buy this. Right now, it's not suitable for my skin. Since my skin is drier, it's not creating a lot of oil throughout the day. I find I don't need something that is this sort of matte, full-on hardcore matte finish. But I reckon in summer my skin will really, really love this. The coverage is quite good, buildable. I really liked it. It smells like Clinique, which I love. Unfortunately, this particular colour was my summer color, so much too dark for me now. But I actually mixed it with another foundation that I have in my samples, and the results have been awesome because the other foundation is way too light for me, but it also has a really dewy finish. So mixing the two, I got great results. And I do have another sample of this in a slightly darker color. I will go ahead and use the same method to use it up, but really love this formula. It's going on my wish list. My next sample is Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. Eden is probably my least favorite of the Urban Decay primer potions. I really love the primer potions, but Eden has kind of been my least favorite. I'm actually working on my last sample of this as well. It's not something I would repurchase. I just find that it works and all that, like that's all fine. But I just find that it takes a bit longer for this particular one to be blended out properly on my eyelid, which kind of, I don't know, it kind of annoys me. If I got more samples of it, I would use it, but I wouldn't actively purchase this particular one. I would buy something else from the Primer Potion range. And finally, this dude. This is the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. I'm sure there's a tiny little bit in there, but I didn't really want to like pull the sifter out just for like not even one more application. This powder is a funny powder. I'm going to say straight up, I didn't really like it. You're supposed to be able to put this over your moisturizer at night to lock in moisture, and you're also supposed to be able to use it as a setting powder or a finishing powder. I've used it both ways. As a powder over your moisturizer at night, totally no good for me. It breaks me out. It's just, I don't know, something to do with my skin, moisturizer, and this at nighttime, no go. If I use this over my makeup during the day, it's fine. It doesn't break me out. But I found that this is, I don't know, this is kind of weird because this is supposed to help hydrate your skin, lock in moisture. I found throughout the day, the longer I wore this, the drier and like tighter my skin felt. I didn't really like it. The finish was beautiful, all of that stuff was great, but the way it made my skin feel while I was wearing it wasn't pleasant. So I wouldn't buy that one. Okay, so I'm going to show you some products that I'm currently kind of working on. And a lot of this stuff I hope will be in my empties next update. So I'll start off with these. These are Avon mini lipsticks. So they're just lipstick samples. I have a huge amount of these. Well, it's probably not that huge. I think I would have about 35 to 40 of them at this point. I suppose that's a huge amount. Anyway, these lipsticks are very small, so typically if I wear one and apply it 3 to 4 times a day, I can finish it up in about 3 or 4 days. So I am hoping that these ones will be finished by the next update and I can work on some more. There's a colour in here, Natural Gold, which I pulled out and I tried, and it's not, I don't like the colour. I can use it to mix with other lipsticks and then I can make it work, but I do not like the colour. And I actually had some extras of these and they're in my get rid of pile. So I'm going to finish this one because I've started using it, but it's not one I'm enjoying all that much. I have an eyeliner. Oh God. I am not feeling black eyeliner pencils at the moment. It's not a part of my routine that I'm digging. This is the Lancome Le Crayon Colle. So I'm pretty sure I marked this. I did. So I don't know how well you guys will see this, but I do have a teeny tiny bit of progress. And I'm just using it like to tight line, so it's taking a really long time to finish up, but I'll keep going with it. I will say, good formula. It mostly stays put on me. I do get a little bit of movement, but for the most part, at the end of the day, it's still on my like upper lash line when I go to take my makeup off. So can't fault it for that. Let's do some base products. These 3. Actually, let's include these as well. 5. So Urban Decay Primer Potion Spray. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I'm a little over halfway through this bottle. Hopefully you can see that. I don't see this doing anything with my makeup, but it's easy to use, so it's fine. I have a Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that line there, but we'll hold it up anyway. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I've been using it over my primer before my foundation. I mean my foundation goes over it and then you don't see it anyway. I have tried using it as a highlighter. It like clumps on my foundation. It's so gross. So I'm just going to continue using it under my foundation. I'm not super excited, but I do hope it'll be finished by the next update. This is the Sue Young, I think it's pronounced. It's the Mean foundation. So I've used a little bit. It was full when I started. That like the plastic bit under the black line was right down the bottom of the bottle. So I've been mixing this with the Clinique foundation. Works a treat. Loving it. Fantastic. We'll continue to use it. The formula is quite nice. The coverage is very, very low. It's not something I would repurchase, but I've been really enjoying mixing it with other foundations that aren't quite right for me as well. That it's working. Okay, this, I really dislike this. This is the Ultraceuticals Mineral Tint CC Cream in Medium. So it was full, and I've got it down a little bit there. This is thick, heavy, like makes me want to scratch my face, and the coverage is really low. For something that feels so heavy on my skin, I don't like the fact that the coverage is so low. It is very hydrating though, so I might mix it with some other foundations. That's the reason I'm holding on to it for now. If I can get through it, I want to. But on its own, it's not really something I'm into. And this is the Clarins Skin Illusion Foundation. So I've been quite enjoying this actually. I can use this on its own, it's fine. The colour is pretty good for me at the moment. Maybe teeny bit too light, but you know, bronze it up, I can make it work. I've been enjoying it, and I actually stopped using this because I thought if I'm going to be left with one base product, I want it to be a base product that I really like, and that I can use on its own. So I sort of held back on this one a little bit. May not be in my next updates empties, we'll see. Alright, I'm going to finish this up with some, I'll start with this. This is a new makeup item that wasn't counted in my project pan when I started it. It is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream Plus. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how I feel about it. I'm excited to try this though. I will say that much. I will probably use it tomorrow, see how it goes. Colour looks like it should be alright for me. I'm pretty sure I've heard nothing but good things about this, so very excited. Will use. I'm going to finish this up with some stuff that I'm getting rid of. I'm going to explain why I'm getting rid of it. I'm sure you will all understand. So, like I mentioned before, I do have 2 of the little Avon lipsticks in Natural Gold. I just don't like the colour. These haven't been used, so these like I can ask a friend, hey, do you like this color? Would you like to try one? And if they like them, they can take them, and you know, they might actually get used. If I try and swipe these on my lips, then it's a waste. No one else can use it. It's got to go in the bin. Maybe someone will use it if I just let them go at this stage. I have a Clarins lipstick here. This one was a bit sad. I don't know what the shade is. It just says 712 on the bottom. I'm getting rid of this because the color is right. It's like a nice sort of nude pink, but it's got silver shimmer in it, and I don't like it. It's not, yeah, I don't really like shimmery lipsticks, but I will say something. Let me find it. I have a lipstick in here. It's this one. Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Raise the Bar. This is a shimmery lipstick, and I actually really like the way this looks. It's very dark, it's plummy, it's kind of like, it's feeling my vibe at the moment, but it's shimmery, but I like it. So I'm kind of feeling like dark shimmery lipsticks, but I am certainly not feeling light shimmery lipsticks. I will never wear this. I'm going to let it go. I have this. This is a Blink eyeliner. Now this is one of those eyeliners that goes on, and to get it off you literally just wet it and wipe it off. It always gets stuck. It has a brush applicator. I don't know how well you'll see that, and it's a liquid. I don't like it. It's very black. It stays on. It does just wipe away with water. That's all great. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the applicator that I don't like. I don't feel like this sample packaging applicator is doing the product justice. It makes it quite difficult to use, and I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to waste my time on it. I've had incidents with this where I've like totally messed up my eyeliner and had to take off my makeup and start again. That depresses me. I don't like it. So I'm just going to get rid of this. No harm done. Well, maybe a little bit of harm done, but I can forgive it. This one here is NP Set Eye Primer. This is weird. So it's like, it's a skin colored primer, but when you put it on it feels like silicone, and my eyeshadow doesn't stick to it. I don't get it. I was thinking about using it as a face primer, and then I was like, I don't want to. I just don't want to. It's a sample. I can get rid of it. It's fine. Why do you feel like silicone? It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, I'm getting rid of that. And the last makeup sample I'm getting rid of, this is by Loving Tan. It's Picture Perfect Instant Body Makeup. This is in dark. Now, for me to use this, I could use this. I could use this on my legs or something like that. Would probably be enough for like one application, which is great. But I would have to wait until the middle of summer for this, or towards the end of summer. So that means waiting until sometime next year to use it. I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to get rid of the samples. So I'm accepting the fact that I missed my best opportunity to use this earlier in the year, and I'm going to let it go. I'm going to pass it on. I'm sure I can find someone who'll be into it. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's a sample. It's okay. Alright, so that's it for my Project Pan Sampled Out Update number 1. I am enjoying this project. Initially I was a little bit frustrated. I was like, why won't anything finish? And then like a couple of days later I finished like 3 samples at once. So that was a good feeling. And now that I sort of see all my empties here in front of me, I'm like, doing good. And when I look in my little box of like makeup samples that I'm trying to use, I see a lot of things in there that I'm like, yes, I'm going to use that tomorrow. That's exciting. I'm going to mix that lipstick with that lipstick and it's going to be gorgeous. So it is fun, and it's also nice to know that things do get used up a lot quicker than a standard product. Definitely there's an issue with like lip products in this project. I have way more than I'll be able to use. Same as mascaras. It's been a month and I'm still using the same mascara sample. So yeah, it's they're going to be problem products, but there's nothing I can do about them. I just have to use as much as I can and see how I go. So I'm going to have my total value of products used up on the screen. I finished 10 samples. I am getting rid of 6 samples. So that's not bad. That's a good place to start. Or good traction, good whatever. It's just good for the start, okay? It's good. It's late and I'm tired and I haven't eaten yet. Yeah, I'm enjoying the project and I will be back next month with another Project Pan sampled out edition update. And I think that's it. Yeah, let's just wrap it up because I'm clearly not thinking very well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and until next time, bye.